Hey, it's Bridget. I want you to see this. Snowstorm blizzard, can you see it? It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's really dark in here because of the snow cover, cloud cover. It's kind of getting windy now. I live in Minnesota, for those of you who do not know. Welcome, my fairy grasshoppers. I have done some card readings recently and videos, and let's just run this. Here we go. And I've had problems with my mic because I tapped this by accident. It turns off the volume. So not a good scenario. All right. Let's do some cards. I got a new deck. However, instead of using my new deck with you all, I am going to use this deck. Isis Oracle. I've been doing a lot of work with the goddesses, and Isis has been someone who energetically I've been aligned with for like at least 2 years that I'm consciously aware of. And so now I am using this deck with deep intention, and it has a lot of resonance and meaning. If you guys get a card deck and you figure out that it seems like, let me just make sure this is on really well here for you guys. And it seems like it doesn't really fit you. It might just be a not right now deck. It might not be a not right for you forever. It might be a not right now. So it might be a timing thing. So just remember that before you just get a deck and then just throw it aside. Save it for a while. And it might be a year down the road that you pull it out and use it. You never really know for sure. Okay, let me just tell you that. So this deck I've had a couple years, 2019, I think I got it. It's intense. Like, it has a lot of heavy hitting information in it. But if you're into divine feminine energies, goddess energies, priestessing energies, this might be a deck that you would actually enjoy. A powerful woman's deck. All right. So I am going to read to you this card that I got for myself today. We can share it together. Look at that knot. Isn't that cool? I love it. It's like part of the Ankh. You know, the Ankh is the cross energy. The cross kind of depiction here. It's the knot of Isis. Cool, isn't it? Yeah, I know, it looks like a little person kind of, doesn't it? All right, so this is the cards. We're going to read the description because it is so deep and there's a lot of depth here energetically. We're going to read the description. I am going to feel into this for myself before I read the description. Knot of Isis. It feels as though there's this kind of pieces or fragments of different things or different aspects or attributes that are coming together and being pulled together or held through a common channel. And we might be the common channel. It kind of, you know what this reminds me of, the vibe of this knot of Isis reminds me of? It feels as though a center point, like a center point or grounding piece, kind of like a stabling meridian, like the shoulders is what it actually really feels like, the shoulders, which the shoulders could be the throat chakra or the heart chakra, but a balancing point. But it also is activating for me the elements. So earth, air, fire, water, and light. 5 elements, not just 4. There can be 4, you know, the 4 directions, north, south, east, west, and the medicine wheel, Native American, indigenous people medicine wheels that have the energies of the directions of north, south, east, west. Also has each of the directions has an alignment with a element. So north is air, for example, south is earth, for example, east is fire, and west is water. All right. But the center core energy, like when I'm doing work with the elements and I'm doing energetic forecasting for people, which I do, I have a client that I do monthly energetic forecasts for the month ahead in the audio. And when I do her forecasts, I use the center core as light. And that's like the last week of the month. It's the center core of light energy. Okay, center core light. But that's what this feels like to me, is all those coming together, like knowing and understanding with your infinite wisdom of when to use and activate or access. Not to use or activate or access your power. Maybe it's about using your power in a way alchemically that is best suited or best fitted to that particular need. So whatever the circumstance or whatever area of life, utilizing the power that you have in the best way in that situation or circumstance, which sometimes can be challenging because we're human. We're not just spirit. We're not like ascended masters or guides and we know everything. We're trying to do the best we can. That's what I like to say, right? We're trying to do the best we can. We're human. So that's how this feels. Okay, and then it says, okay, let's see if I can actually read this. It's pretty dark in here. Does it say energetic stabilization within the buckle of the beloved? Okay, so let's read. Let's read the book. You ready? Ready for the interpretation from the book? Okay, if I can see this one enough. Actually, you know what? We're going to do an old lady trick. I'm not that old, but I feel like I am sometimes. I'm going to use my light on my phone. Oh, look into the light. No, okay. And I'm going to read this. All right. Ready? Oh, okay. We're like in the tent at the sleepover. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. All right. So energetic stabilization with the buckle of the beloved. Each initiate, that's you, has their own unique spiritual blueprint with particular skills, talents, and higher destinies unfolding that use their unique attributes. Okay, got it, you guys? Everybody's unique. We all got our own gifts. Got it? Part of your spiritual blueprint is a special relationship to the energy of this goddess, Goddess Isis. This means that not only do you have the important spiritual task of helping her thrive in this world, but you are you are afforded her power, protection, and abundance too. I thought it said afforded. I'm like, afforded. Afforded her power, protection, and her abundance too. You are now deepening your connection to her. So this is a connection to the goddess Isis. Okay, so the way that this is written, that part is all like cursive, italics. It's hard to read. Right. First, this should be better. All right. You are under the spiritual guidance and protection of the divine feminine. Part of your high destiny this lifetime is to heal and flourish through the divine feminine in her many forms, especially in those forms that are truly resonant and hold meaning for you. This healing will happen on your personal path and may well be part of the work that you offer in service to the world, which may be simply how you live your life. This oracle brings special indication that your soul is braiding or twinning with the divine feminine energies in a particular form. For some, that will be a specific goddess, and the energetic process will often be strong and deep. So you may be really resonant or embody a particular goddess. So that's the vibe here. So the initiate, you, will feel as if you are integrating the part of the goddess that is not just in them, but that is a part of your own consciousness. It is a deeply personal, spiritual, powerful, and beautiful growth experience for your soul. This process does not make you lose your individuality. This is happening in a unique way. You will not believe yourself to be the goddess in question. You will instead experience her as part of your own being, and your being as part of her. You will not cease to exist as an individual light, and yet you will have grown more into divine communion with the sacred divine feminine. For others, there will be a sense of divine feminine in many forms and faces, and you will enjoy her variety and vastness as you grow spiritually. You will not sense a particular goddess so much as you will feel a deepening soul connection to the awakening of the divine feminine principle, which is the animating forces behind all of the goddess energies. For others, there will simply be a knowing that the love for the divine feminine whether you are a man or a woman, is a key part of your spiritual journey in this lifetime. All right. Okay, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. All right. So the whole gist is you are connected. You are connected. You have a connection to the goddess Isis, connection to Egyptian goddesses, or a connection to the divine feminine, which all of the above are probably true if you're watching this video in particular. All right. So for me, this to me is about embodiment. I have embarked on a journey for 2022 to allow myself the embodiment of the divine feminine, to utilize an understanding of divine feminine energy more as a understanding, as a connection for myself, a devotion to me in self-care, to my sacred self and my expression of myself. But in order to do that, I have to be embodied and understanding and connected deeply to love inside myself. So that's my little journey, little big journey for 2022. So this resonates deeply with me, and perhaps it does so with you, maybe, maybe not. If not, don't worry, we've got other card decks you can connect to. We are going to use this particular deck from, I told you it was deep, you guys. I told you it was deep. You could journal on this forever, right? Actually, I need to say something about this. For somebody, this particular card is about feeling confident enough to access your gifts, whatever that might be. It might not be psychic gifts. It might be your gifts to coordinate and organize things. Maybe you bake. Maybe it's time to do that for other people, like decorate cakes and stuff. Maybe you organize, like you're incredible at parties, organizing parties and things. Maybe it's time for you to do weddings and graduate parties. Maybe you are a person that takes incredible photography. Maybe it's time to start documenting that and sharing it online, just as simple as that, like an online portfolio. It feels like this is also a reminder to share your gifts. First, you have to acknowledge them if you're going to share them. That feels really important to say. I think a lot of you needed to hear that. All right. Okay, my friends, we're going to use a Denise Linn deck. These, the Isis deck and the Denise Linn deck is listed below in the description. If you use my links, it helps support my business. So thank you. Sacred Traveler, Denise Linn. This is a great deck. Purple to use. We're just going to grab a card here to help understand what this meaning could be for you in this particular card, but not of Isis. This as a help. There we go. Oh, this is nice. Super nice, you guys. Perfect. Infinite abundance. I apologize. The lighting is not very good in here right now. It's definitely not very good. Sorry about that. It's good. This is good video content though, so we got to keep it. Infinite abundance. All right. So there's 3, which is a triangle. For me, 3 is a number of ascended mastery. It's a truth number or an authenticity number. This also says, to me, this speaks loudly of support. There are 3 of you doing this, not just 1. There are 3. So you need 2 other people in your life that you can trust, go to, and ask for assistance and help. If you don't have that, you need to find it. You need to create it. The truth is you probably do have it. You just haven't maybe nurtured or cultivated those relationships deeper. Abundance is pouring into your life. This is an opportunity for you to learn how to receive because you're not very good at it. And I know that because I'm not very good at it either. So if we look at the colors here, this is literally apples. Apples provide an ogham as an ancient tree wisdom, the apple, my Celtic vibes, I love the ogham. The apples provide opportunities, variety, choices. So you are going to have choices. Sometimes that feels overwhelming, but for the most part, it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Don't complain about not being able to choose. Be grateful to be able to choose because not everybody can, and you haven't always been in a place where you can. So utilize your power in this energy of infinite abundance, which is really about you feeling support and being supported and being able to receive is a key here. You know, you're not that good at it. Maybe for 2022, you got to work on the receiving part, receiving. All right. With that, we are done with this particular card reading video. I'm Bridget. It's been my pleasure to connect with you here on my Fairy Grasshopper channel. There's lots of other videos you can check out, card readings, intuitive talk topics, and some channeling here. But you can also check out Above Life channel on YouTube, where every Sunday I do a podcast called Sunday Morning Coffee with Bridget about an intuitive topic. I also share every Monday a weekly channeling session. Yeah, because I'm a psychic and a medium too. So, I mean, that should be kind of obvious here, but let me just tell you, I am that. And so I spend some time with afterlife celebrity guests so they can inspire your spirit and fill you with hope with interesting information. Yeah, they give us some insights about life, about being people that can really help us live our lives to the best of our ability. So that shows up on Mondays. So check out Above Life channel. If you're looking for me on social media, I'm on Bridget Inspired Instagram and Bridget Inspired on Facebook. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed the card reading today.